As soon as you arrive in this West London neighbourhood, posters plastered all over the walls reading, "We demand permanent homes for Grenfell residents." Just a clear demonstration when you come into this neighbourhood that there is still a very real concern that not enough is being done to help those who lost their homes, whose lives were uprooted in this neighbourhood 6 months ago. I'll tell you a bit about the council's thoughts on this in a moment. They are adamant, as you say, that they are doing everything possible to help those affected. But first, I'm joined tonight by a member of the Grenfell Action Group, also a community representative on the Grenfell Recovery Scrutiny Committee, which is meeting here tonight at the Notting Hill Methodist Church. Joe Delaney, just tell us first, Joe, 6 months on from the disaster, how has your life changed?
Well, I'm still in limbo. I'm still in a hotel at the moment, and there's still no word on if or when we'll ever either be given information that demonstrates that returning to the estate is safe, or when we can move on to different properties.
Just to clarify, you didn't live in the Grenfell Tower, but tell us where you were based and why you had to move out.
Well, the block I lived in was physically attached to Grenfell Tower, so we were evacuated on the night of the fire and not allowed to return for 5 days. And at the moment there are still serious safety concerns around our block because of exposed gas piping, amongst other serious concerns.
6 months on, in terms of the communication that you've had with the council, obviously tonight you are sitting in as part of the committee on tonight's meeting, but how has that communication gone? How confident are you that your concerns are being listened to?
I'm not confident at all in the slightest. Personally, I'm very disappointed with the council's actions, particularly as today it's been brought to my attention that a neighbour of mine was told that the only way she would be rehoused was if she moved back onto the walkways, where we were told, which we still haven't been told are safe. And now that she's back there, they've said, the only way we can rehouse you is if you declare yourself intentionally homeless. Now, this is an elderly lady. She's over 65, and that is a completely unacceptable way to treat anyone. And furthermore, this is actually the policy which they are claiming that they are having a consultation on until the 22nd of December. So if there's a consultation, then why in the hell has it already been implemented?
Talking of that consultation, the council, Kensington and Chelsea Council, are adamant they're doing everything possible to help those whose lives have been uprooted by this disaster. They say that 2/3 of people on the estate are back in their homes, just 1/3 still living in emergency hotel accommodation. Why don't some people want to return to the area?
Some people just don't want to return full stop. Other people want guarantees that the place is safe. I mean, we were told that a fire safety report had been commissioned and completed months ago, and yet we still haven't seen a copy of that. So the only conclusion we can draw is that the results that were found were so damning that the council still don't wish to show them. I mean, at the moment there is zero trust in the council, and this intentionally homeless issue that was brought to my attention today just is, is a prime example of that.
Joe, really good to speak to you. Thank you very much. Joe Delaney from the Grenfell Action Group tonight. Now, let me just bring you the words of Kensington and Chelsea Council. A spokesperson has told us that we are committed to helping residents move back to their homes, spending millions to make them even nicer places to live. We hope that people will still want to return to their homes on the walkways so they can begin rebuilding their lives, though we recognise that this will not be the case for some who will still find it difficult. That's why we're opening a consultation on plans to give them priority status on the housing register for another local home.